This is the first part of a two-part series aimed at enhancing our understanding of God and God's plan.
I see God sitting there creating the universe, and I see him looking up. I see us looking up and thinking, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of things to do, isn't it? So I might want a creature that I could create that maybe could help me with all that. Somebody could be, so he created Adam, and then he created Eve. And then Adam and Eve, they have one rule in this Garden of Eden, okay? One rule. Don't eat of the knowledge of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That's it. That's the only rule. See, but I don't think it's really a fruit. I think it's more about sight, you see. You know, what you can see, I'm blind, but now I see. That kind of thing. You look up and you can't see something, and then all of a sudden one piece of information will come in, you'll see what you couldn't see. That kind of thing. That's sight. That's what I call learned sight. And when you got that sight, with Adam and Eve, they took a glimpse. And when you see something, you can't unsee what you saw. See, that's the problem. And God's sitting there going, he's got two choices. Got Adam and Eve down there, told them not to do this. They did it anyway. Now they glimpsed into the future, and they've seen the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of it. They've seen all the knowledge of good and evil. They've seen this stuff. They just seen it. They haven't learned it. They've seen it. This is argumentative. We're curious. Do you think there's anything God could have done that could have stopped us at that point? Anything. They could have rolled back and they could have unseen what they saw. At any point, no, of course not. So therefore God says, well, I only got one choice in. I've got to, from this point forward, make them learn the knowledge. Now, you wanted it. He was going to give it to you. But no. We had to do the Adam and Eve debacle. We had to glimpse at it. And now that we saw it, we can't unsee what we saw, so now we own it. Right? And now we have to go through life learning the knowledge of good and evil that God had planned to give us anyway. Now, why would he give us the knowledge of good and evil? Why would he give us all this stuff? Okay, he give you the stuff because he planned to give it to you in the first place, the knowledge of good and evil. Because when you're running the universe, you kind of sort of need to have some good knowledge. But how can you give that knowledge to somebody who can't even follow one rule? You can't. Because we didn't respect the knowledge, we didn't respect the understanding. We have to learn through it now. We have to learn our sight. You have to look up and see things. And the parables in the Bibles, that's what they do. It amazes me when I started reading the Gospel of Luke, and I looked in and I listened to Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, and I was so amazed. I said, oh my God. Jesus is showing me his perception through his eyes. How extraordinary is that?
God has inspired this message. And if you'd like to hear more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Living for Why.